get yourself busy, and then it's extra income for you. And in that way, any money you make is for you, but your husband's money is for us, including me. All of us is our husband's money. I'm sure he can mean like that. So don't go with the mind that okay, he's just skilled work visa, it's only his husband. So guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and so I'm making this video because I do a lot of consultations, right? Sometimes I get clients like they get confused, I be confused. Hey, motonita sine. This one, everything is there. As I was saying, I get a lot of clients that ask me that they want to go through this pathway and everything and clinical. So with my subsequent which English will I use now? English is hard. With my subsequent observation, yeah, let me use that. We know we ladies, we women, we like school a lot. We like qualifications a lot. But you see these men, they don't like school like that. Them they prefer field or they don't like school. Our man school, so we have BSc, MSc, PhD, or the PDDD. So sometimes even when a client sends me their documents for review for consultation, and then when I go to the person's qualification, right, you know, because they have BSc, MSc, PhD, all those qualifications, and then they'll feel like yes, they're on top of the world, and they don't even know that they are not even on top of their roof. I say, Auntie Babale, what of your husband? What does he do for a living? Some will even try to be doing back and forth between that. No, our husband is not educated, he just works no matter that this is that I should use their own. Auntie, calm down, you cannot teach me my job. What job does your husband do for a living? And then only for her to tell me that her husband works in so, her husband does so. Auntie, and you're hiding this gold in your house, you're hiding this diamond in your house, and you're telling me that because you went to school, you have BSc. So this happens a whole lot of time, even till now. Before I started this video, it happens a whole lot of time. Sometimes with the wife, I'm not married yet, you future husband. With the women, how? With the women, no, okay, with the wives, okay, future wife, okay. Sometimes we feel like we have the highest qualifications that is eligible for immigration, and sometimes it's actually the wife that used to feel like, okay, let's move to a better country so we can have a better life. Yeah, you might actually be the one that is propelling your husband or your family for you guys to move from Nigeria or your home country to another country. But because you're actually the propellant, because you're actually the propellant does not mean that you have the best qualifications or you have a better qualification. So when you're coming to me for consultation, right, try to send you and your husband's CV. But sometimes the wife used to have a better CV. But then majority of the time that I've seen, the husband always have a better chance, right, than the wife. And that's because the only job you people know about is care job. Aside care job, what else do people know that is eligible for visa sponsorship? Nurses. Aside care job and nurses and IT, what else do people know? Nothing. So that way, when a wife feels like, okay, the husband did not study care job, or is not a nurse, or maybe did not go to school, and that's it. Whereas some of you, your husbands are gold mines. Your husbands are gold mines. So many times I have to do consultation for people's husband without CV. I'll just be asking, what did you learn? Clinical, which year to which year? How much clinical? Because I feel like you have CV, but your qualification, well, it's only when you are inside that country you can actually use that CV or the qualifications you have. Whereas the husband will be the one eligible for visa sponsorship. So wives, do not write your husbands off totally. Even if he's a very dirty job, even if he's a meat cutter in the market, even if he's agbale, shall tell me what he does. Even if you are not proud of what he does, it's me and you. Tell me what he does. There's always a different English for every. Tell me what he does. That's why you paid for consultation. Don't be hiding your husband's qualification. When you are coming to me, send me you and your husband. And the thing is, I have different fee for single and I have different fee for couples. Sometimes people actually feel, couples actually feel like one person should do the consultation and everything. Consultation with me is never a waste of money, because even if we are using your husband to actually travel out of the country, maybe you want to use your husband for the skilled work visa, you, when you get there, which work will you be doing? you want to be doing stay at home more. You better get your house and come and work. You want somebody to come and work for, so you be enjoying. So I always advise couples to do both consultation, because the husband will actually be qualified for maybe skilled work visa, and then the wife, once you know the type of job you can apply to, you start preparing yourself, drafting your CV. Some of the wives, right, they study some courses that will require maybe equivalency for them to work there, courses and everything. At least you start preparing yourself, so that when you people move, that your husband is going to his work, you will not struggle to get a job. I know that moving to a new country, it's not like Nigeria that they will write post of maybe sales rep needed or anything. They will not write it. It's online. Not moving to a new place and everything. So it's always better if you actually move, like you already know what you want to do. Now I used to tell you that before you leave Nigeria or your home country, make sure you plan well. Those people tell you there is job abroad, does not mean that when you get here, you just be picking the job on the floor. I'm going to share if you are going to a country that you don't know anybody. And then another thing I've noticed is most of these husbands and their qualifications, because of the job they do, I don't even used to recommend countries like, let me not talk. There are some countries that I don't recommend for them because they don't pay them well. So somebody's husband now, it can be that his own job, this is the country that they pay them well, and this is the country that they do family relocation. Because when it comes to couples, sometimes I like to put them in a country that they do family relocation, so that they don't have to spend money for visa, accommodation, and so they will be able to save a whole lot of money. So I like to put them in a country that they pay very well. So if you as a wife, your husband is the one we are using for the skilled job, and you're going to do his dependent, you want to be somebody's dependent, does not mean that your life should be total dependent. You get me? So you have to prepare yourself as well. You can even start applying for jobs. Once I've tell you the wife that okay, this is what your own CV can actually work for, you can start applying for jobs, and usually just prepare for your normal, unfortunately, clinical. So you can actually tell them that you'll be moving, you get into the country in clinical, so you can go for your interview. So that way there is no stress. You whose life will just be going so seamlessly, so clinical. And aside that too, because I explained that the wives used to have more of qualification, BSc and everything, the wife too can actually start. That's why I said the consultation for both couples is important, because the wife too will start preparing a documentation, even if it's to apply for permanent, to be preparing for permanent residence. No, your husband, like depending on the country, there are some skilled work that your husband is qualified for that is eligible for automatic permanent residency. Why so? It is after 2 years that you can apply. But I used to somehow advise people against permanent residency from their home country, especially if there are people that they are not so boxed. Because for permanent residency, you have to still need bank statements to prove to the home office that you can take care of yourself before you get the job. You have to get accommodation and everything. That money is a whole lot of money. So I always advise, always better to actually get a job before you go, because most times your employer will actually, depending on the country, most times your employer will actually cater for your visa fee, your flights, your accommodation, if it's all these highly skilled jobs. So it's like a way of you saving money. So when you now get to the country, your wife can be doing her own permanent residency, you'll be working for money, or your wife will be working for money. Like, life is going to be easy for you. So that means the only issue you guys are going to have is going to how to adapt to life, the new life. And if you have kids, you start looking for school for your kids and everything, like everything you would have actually really planned it, so it will actually be easy for you and everybody. So when I tell you that okay, I think I've seen qualities in you and your husband, same money, it is not just the money that I want, at least something that is substantial, so you know how to like align your goals. And then there are some people that because they have to get some certificate before they leave Nigeria. Some people just leave Nigeria, they don't know that maybe they have to do this, they have to do that. There are some things you have to, depending on your course, there's some things you have to do before you leave your home country. Because when you get to your home country and you want to use that certificate to actually get a job, that's when you remember that, I did not get this thing, I did not get this thing. And then you sending somebody to get this thing, you know, Nigerians and every other thing. So you sending your qualification, doing couples consultation is never a waste of money. And sometimes even if the husband is the one with the skills, the wife did not go to school or anything, there are some things I can advise the wife to do, right? To just you know, when it comes to abroad, though the couple can work, sorry, the husband can work while the wife takes care of the house, or the wife works or the husband takes care of the house. But aside that, even at that, you can actually apply for online jobs. And is this your skills or things that you know that can actually assist you to apply for online jobs? So even if you are going to be a stay-at-home mom, it doesn't mean you should be sleeping all day, because like I told you guys, abroad is naturally boring. Naturally boring. So imagine if you sleep and wake up, oh girls, this situation is gonna attack you. You just be calling your husband every time. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where? But then if you have something to do, maybe when your husband goes to work, maybe you work online and everything, you actually take care of the kids. You can pick them at home, like you actually get yourself busy, and then it's extra income for you. And in that way, any money you make is for you, but your husband's money is for us, including me. All of us is our husband's money. I'm sure you can mean like that. So don't go with the mind that okay, he's just skilled work visa, it's only his husband that is. So that's what I came here to tell you guys. So people should stop looking down on your husband. Sometimes your husband might be the one with the higher or better skills than you. So you having PSC, you having master. There are people that study courses that are not. There's some courses that are. Anyways, that's what I came here to tell you guys. So guys, thanks so much for listening to this video. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.